Hello everyone, my name is Mary Sunday. Welcome to my page. In this video we are looking at how verbs with s, es or ies are formed. How verbs with s, es or ies are formed. If you take a close look at some simple present tense, you will notice that some verbs are with s, es or ies. Example of these verbs are loves, cries, goes, does, tries, buys, comes, and so on. Why do we add s to some verbs, es to others, and ies to another? Rule 1, why? The reason why we had s, es, or ies. The first rule, we had es to verbs that end with o. Example of this verb is go. When you want to form the singular verb, you add es and it will give you goes. Another example is do. When you add es to it, it will give you does. The other reason we had es to verbs that ends with sh. The verb crush ends with sh. You add es to form the singular. When you add es to it, it gives you crushes. The verb lash ends with sh. When you add es to it, it will give you lashes. Another reason we add es to verbs, we add es to verb that ends with ch. The verb catch ends with ch. You add es to it to form the singular and it will give catches. Another reason we add es to verbs that ends with seed. The verb balls ends with seed. When you add es to it, it will give you bosses. Another reason we add es to verbs is when the verb ends with s. The verb dress ends with s. When you add es to it, it gives you dresses. Another reason is when the verb ends with x. The verb coax ends with x. When you add es, it will give you coaxes. Once again, es is added to verbs ending with o, sh, ch, z, s, or x. Rule 2. If a verb ends with y, change the y to ies if it follows a consonant letter, but add only s if the y follows a vowel letter. I'll take that again. If a verb ends with y, change the y to ies if it follows a consonant letter, but add only s if the y follows a vowel letter. Let's look at the examples. Examples of verbs where y follows a consonant letter. Here we have to change the y to ies because it follows a consonant letter. Example, we have carry. It will be carries. Try will be tries. Prophesy will be prophesies, and so on. Example of verbs where y follow a vowel letter. Example of verbs where y follows a vowel letter. Here, do not change the y, just add only s. Do not change the y where the y follows a vowel letter, but add only s. Example of this, we have buy. Buy, if you look at the word buy, the y there is following u, and u is a vowel letter. Because of that, we are going to add only s. So buy, the singular form will be buys. Play, the singular form will be plays. Lay, the singular form will be lays. Stay, the singular form will be stays. And say, The singular form will be says, and many other examples. Add s to any verb that doesn't fall under the first and the second category. What it's saying is, if the verb is not ending with o, sh, ch, s, z, x, y, then add s to the rest. If it ends with o, you know what to do now. You add es. If it ends with h, you know what to do. You add es. If it ends with sh, ch, x. If it ends with s, z, you add es. When it ends with y that follows a consonant, you change the y to ies. And if it ends with y that follows a vowel, you add only s. But anyone that doesn't fall under this category, just add s to them. An example of these verbs, we have loves, comes, bites, sleeps, cooks, and so on. These verbs are literally called the singular verbs, and they take singular subjects such as pronoun she, he, it. Any singular noun phrase such as a boy, the girl, this lady, that man, and many other. Any singular noun, you mention name Peter, Tricia, Ade, Mary, and many other ones. Let's look at the usage. My wife cooks. A dog barks. She looks great in blue. My mom loves me. My brother tries everything new. My baby does his assignment himself. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.